urgent efforts are underway to contain an enormous oil spill in the Philippines after a fuel tanker sunk in rough conditions following Typhoon Gaemi. Now, the Transportation Secretary in the Philippines says that 16 of the 17 crew members on that ship were rescued, but sadly the 17th member died. There was nearly 1,500 metric tonnes of industrial fuel on that ship, according to the Philippine authorities. Of course, they are trying to contain that oil spill. It's now some kilometres long, but those efforts are being hampered by the difficult conditions. Now, Typhoon Gaemi really has left a path of destruction through East Asia. It didn't even make landfall in the Philippines, yet it brought an enormous amount of rain to the country. Manila and the areas around it in particular have been badly flooded, hundreds of thousands of people displaced, and the images coming out of the Philippines showing people wading through waist-deep, even neck-deep high floodwaters in some places. In others where the water has receded, we can see people cleaning up just huge amounts of mud through streets and homes, entire households of belongings left unsalvageable. It moved on to Taiwan, where it too brought an enormous amount of rain. There was more than 1,000 mils, 1,200 mils of rain in some parts of southern Taiwan in particular on Thursday. So severe flooding in some parts of southern Taiwan as well. There was a search and rescue ongoing for a freighter that was reported missing on Thursday morning. It was last heard from around 6:30 a.m. on Thursday. They reported in saying the ship was listing and sinking. There are 9 Myanmar nationals on board. A Taiwanese cargo ship was in the area a couple of hours later but couldn't find it due to the poor visibility, and a Black Hawk rescue helicopter was dispatched to the area on Thursday afternoon. Several other ships have also been grounded in the conditions around Taiwan, authorities saying that those crews are safe. Now, after passing over Taiwan, the typhoon moved on to China's southeastern coast. China has already had an awful summer of heavy rain and flooding, particularly in the last week. There has been significant flash flooding in various areas around China. So in the southeastern parts of China, we saw authorities stopping ferry services, stopping public transport, closing schools and tourist spots, and really hunkering down as the typhoon arrived in southeastern China.